Episode 104, Codex, the AI coding assistant from OpenAI.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
AI can now write code from plain English. With OpenAI Codex, you describe what you want to build, and the AI writes the code for you. This is yet another leap forward by AI as it expands its capabilities. Hello and welcome back to AI 6, a short-form daily podcast on how AI is changing marketing, communications, and digital in just 6 minutes a day. So what is Codex? Well, Codex is an AI-powered coding assistant developed by OpenAI, which brings us ChatGPT. They describe it as a cloud-based software engineering agent that can work on many tasks in parallel, powered by Codex 1. It's currently available to ChatGPT Pro, Team, and Enterprise users, and will be available to Plus users soon. Codex allows users to write prompts in plain English, so no programming required, and it generates working code in response. It's designed to support tasks like building dashboards, analysing data, fixing bugs, writing documentation, and of course, much, much more. In this clip, Greg Brockman from OpenAI explains how Codex works.
Software engineering is changing, and by the end of 2025, it's going to look fundamentally different. In 2021, we announced our first model that we called Codex. This was the first time that we've really demonstrated what we would now call vibe coding. Just a couple weeks ago, we released Codex CLI, which is a local agent that runs on your laptop in your own terminal. You're able to pair with and interact with in a synchronous fashion. Today, we're going to take a step towards where we think software engineering is going, and we are releasing a new system, which is a remote software agent that can run many tasks in parallel.
It's integrated directly into ChatGPT, and if you have the versions that it's available in, you will see that it appears in the sidebar as an interactive tool where you can assign code-related tasks, review results, and iterate without switching platforms. Its core capabilities supports over a dozen programming languages, but it is most effective with Python. So it can write code from natural language prompts that we give it as humans. It can debug and explain existing code. It can run tests and generate test output. It can write documents, and it can produce complete pull requests for developer review. It also operates in isolated workspaces, meaning that it can handle multiple tasks simultaneously. This enables users to run separate jobs in parallel. For example, analysing campaign performance, generating reports, and updating scripts all at the same time. So, research has shown that OpenAI's Codex can successfully complete about 37% of coding tasks on the first try. If it's given more chances, up to 100, it gets the right answer over 70% of the time. So this shows that Codex can help speed up routine coding tasks, but it still needs human support for more complex problems. So when it comes to safety and governance, Codex runs in a lockdown, secure environment. It doesn't have internet access and can only use approved tools, which helps prevent it from creating unsafe or harmful code. It's also been trained to say no to requests that break the rules or that could be deemed dangerous. Because of this, OpenAI says it's safe to use with sensitive data like client campaigns or internal reports. So I wanted to know how I could use it in a digital marketing use case. And so in an example, I thought about doing a digital marketing campaign analysis. So we can upload a CSV file with all the campaign metrics such as impressions, clicks, conversions, views and spend across multiple digital channels. And then we can prompt Codex to identify top performing platforms based on conversion rates and return on investment, segment audiences by engagement, detect seasonal trends, generate bar or line or pie charts for reporting, and then, of course, provide actionable insights and next steps. We can also ask Codex to return the Python code used for analysis, so the process can be automated in the future. This workflow can reduce dependency on developers or data teams and actually make it easier for marketers with strategic decision making. So, like all AI tools and large language models, we have to write really great prompts. Here's an example of how you can approach prompting for Codex. So start with a clear objective. For example, compare my campaign ROI by channel over the last year. Be specific about your data. List the columns, the data types, and the timeframes. Always include context. So mention your business goals, your target audiences, or other criteria for your agency or for your client. Ask for insights, not just summaries, but recommendations or visual outputs. Specify the format. So do you want bullet points, charts, or code? And then, of course, refine and improve every time you use it. So Codex can give marketers, analysts, and non-developers access to real coding power without needing to write scripts from scratch. By combining natural language prompts and secure execution and smart outputs, it can reduce friction, accelerate workflow, and enable deeper data analysis with minimal overheads. Another fantastic way of how AI is helping us as marketers and communications professionals. If you're already using ChatGPT Pro, Codex is available and definitely worth exploring. And if you have been using it and you have some case studies or experiments that you want to share with me and my listeners, go ahead and send me a message on LinkedIn. This is the AI6 podcast. I'll talk to you on the next episode.